Hey everybody, how's it going this evening? We've had some fantastic weather down here in Woodstock. Quite hot, as a matter of fact. Had a very, very good week of training last week. I think it was about 14 hours total on the bike. And I don't know, I think it was about a 3.25 hour ride, 80 kilometers yesterday. And that was done 20 grams of carbohydrates total. Well, no, net is what they call it. Um, yeah, like I said in prior videos, I didn't think a year ago that would have been entirely possible. But, one thing is for sure, uh, diet, or as I've seen it called lately, and I think it's kind of cool, is a way of eating, or WOE. Sometimes I think people put an awful lot of stock in one thing when success is a complete package. Um, Today we just talk about rewards, and a particularly good piece of advice that I paid good money for some years ago from a good friend was to reward yourself, train your brain to feel like what you're doing is rewarding. Give you a good example. He taught me when I was studying for massage therapy, school exams, and I still apply this now when I'm not particularly interested in doing certain types of work. I'll set my timer. My routine is 50 minutes of work, 10 minutes of other things. And generally now what I do, and what I was doing when I studied, was I would, over the course of days, write down lists of music that I wanted to download. And just to sort of debrand it there. So what I do now is I'll have this list of music, and I'll study or I'll do some work for 50 minutes, and then 10 minutes I'll walk around and do other things and go and click the track to download. And then at the end of downloading 10 or 20 different songs, I'll load that on my iPod and listen to it while I'm going out for a ride. So I get excited because I want to listen to the music. I look forward to exercising because I'm going to, no, I mean, I like exercising, but then when I'm exercising, it's just that much more pleasurable because I get to listen along to something that is rewarding in and of itself, but that I've also worked towards. And in that way, when you work and then reward, a token economy, I think I've heard it called, and it's different for everybody. You need to find out what's right for you. I remember a lady telling me that she would have a pocket full of change, and that whenever she ate a serving of vegetables, she would move, a penny, which is probably all, anyways, a penny or a 5-cent piece from one pocket to the next. And at the end of the day, she would deposit that in a piggy bank. So you got to find out what works best for you. Diets and exercise in and of themselves is part and parcel of a whole picture. You have to be able to figure out how reward or punishment. I've heard of I've used a website called Stick before, but you have to learn how to use reward to pull you forward and to reinforce those good things that you're doing for your body, mind, and soul. So rewards and the token economy really, really brings you forward and turns things like lifestyle change into a rewarding experience in and of itself. So that's a word for the day, and that's the thoughts for the day. I hope you're doing well, and we'll talk to you soon.